Hi guys, and this is my return to the movie club. How are you doing? So the movie that I'm reviewing today is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Now Ferris Bueller's Day Off is one of those films that I've constantly heard about, always heard references from, but never actually gotten around to see. After watching this film I can totally see why so many people relate to it. It makes you reflect on your own life and actually feel something. It makes you reminisce on your youth, and if you're still a young bee, it maybe makes you think of yourself now. It makes me think of myself now. I'd like to point out that if Ferris Bueller was around now in this day and age, he would be a YouTuber and probably within the top 500. Cocky little shit. This film seems to really reflect the know-it-all, fuck-it kind of arrogance that teenagers seem to inhibit, and when you are a teenager you think that's bullshit. But as you get older you seem to see that, and this film reminds me a lot of myself as a teenager. Anyway, it's nice to see that because it's nice to reflect on how you were as a youth and how much you've grown as a person, which, I mean, to be honest, I'm nothing really like Ferris Bueller. I'm not that clever at all, but it's nice to see someone who had the same kind of attitudes and kind of oofs about them. It's nice, trust me. If there's one thing that I love about films, it's retro technology being built up as if it's cool. Like a cassette player. I fucking love a good cassette player, let me tell you that for free. So likewise, Big is also a fantastic film to watch for that because it's just brilliant. Chuffing brilliant. The main character in this film is Matthew Broderick, who is now married to Sara Jessica Parker, so it would seem that him and Tesco like horse meat just as much. I should also point out that Charlie Sheen plays in this film as a drug addict. That's also quite a smooth talk with the ladies. So I'll let you make your own judgments and comments on that because it's far too easy to do and I can't really be bothered. If there's one thing that I could say about this film, is that it makes you want to seize life, carpe diem and all that shit. It makes you realise that a lot of the consequences that you see as reasons not to do something, that are holding you back from doing something, aren't actually that important and aren't actually that bad. You build them up in your head as if it's going to be something of a catastrophe, and it's not the end of the world if you miss a day of school. And I'm not saying skip school all the time, I'm not saying that you should, you know, go off, run willy-nilly. You need to think about the consequences, but at the end of the day, are they actually that bad? I'm one person that is very impulsive, and yeah, I gave myself a week and a half before I moved to Hong Kong. I'm just saying that if you miss one mundane day of your life to do something with your friends or family, or just something in general that is seizing adventure that will stick in your memories and your experiences for a lifetime, I say do it. The risks are probably worth it. And the way that this film demonstrates that point perfectly is the difference between characters in Ferris and Cameron. They're so different, and yet once Cameron learns to let go, stop being afraid, stop fearing every little thing, he actually enjoys life. That's what you should do. Take control of your life and stop being afraid. I don't want to make this video all about me, but that's exactly what I did. 2 months ago, I lived at home with my parents in a retirement village in a place that I hated, waitressing for a company that I hated, and I had absolutely no money. I then got a phone call offering me a job in Hong Kong, and within a week I moved my entire life to Hong Kong to become a teacher and live on my own. And honestly, I've never felt happier. Like, I used to be so afraid of murderers that I used to consume my life. I used to flinch at any loud noise. I used to flinch at any sudden movement, whether it was in the room or next to me or anything. I used to flinch. And now, I mean, I'm fine. I honestly don't even think about murderers at all, and it's nice to be free. And I honestly believe that if I didn't take my life back from control, took it by the balls and ripped them out, then I wouldn't be who I am today. And it's nice to reflect back on the person that you were, the person that you are. And this is what this film really kind of like gets you to think about. And this is what this film really made me see. It made me think about the person that I was, the person that I am now, the person that I want to be, and how I'm going to get there. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. And if you don't stop and look around for a while, you could miss it.